This is a part two of the first chapter of the great book series, and we are doing Anthem by Ayn Rand. We continue with the where we last left. You can go back to the first video and then come to this. First chapter, second part. All men are good and wise. It is only we, equality 72521, we alone who were born with a curse. For we are not like our brothers. And as we look back upon our life, we see that it has ever been thus, and that it has brought us step by step to our last supreme transgression, sin, and our crime of crimes hidden here under the ground. We remember the home of the infants where we lived till we were 5 years old, together with all the children of the city who had been born in the same year. The sleeping halls there were white and clean and bare of all things, save 100 beds. We were just like all our brothers then, save for the one transgression. We fought with our brothers. There are few offenses blacker than to fight with our brothers at any age and for any cause whatsoever. The council of the home told us so, and of all the children of that year, we were locked in the cellar most often. When we were 5 years old, we were sent to the home of the students where there are 10 wards for our 10 years of learning. Men must learn till they reach their 15th year. Then they go to work. In the home of the students, we arose when the big bell rang in the tower, and we went to our beds when it rang again. Before we removed our garments, we stood in the great sleeping hall and we raised our right arms and we said all together with the three teachers at the head, we are nothing. Mankind is all. By the grace of our brothers are we allowed our lives. We exist through, by, and for our brothers who are the state. Amen. Then we slept. The sleeping halls were white and clean and bare of all things, save 100 beds. We, equality 2521, were not happy in those years in the home of the students. It was not that the learning was too hard for us, it was that the learning was too easy. This is a great sin, to be born with a head which is too quick. It is not good to be different from our brothers, but it is evil to be superior to them. The teachers told us so, and they frowned when they looked upon us. So we fought against this curse. We tried to forget our lessons, but we always remembered. But we always remembered. We tried not to understand what the teachers taught, but we always understood it before the teacher had spoken. We looked upon Union 53992, who were a pale boy with only half a brain, and we tried to say and do as they did, that we might be like them. Like Union 53992, but somehow the teachers knew. The teachers knew that we were not. And we were lashed more often than all the other children. The teachers were just, for they had been appointed by the councils, and the councils are the voice of all justice, for they are the voice of all men. And if sometimes in the secret darkness of our heart we regret that which befell us on our 15th birthday, we knew that it was through our own guilt we had broken a law. For we had not paid heed to the words of our teachers. The teachers had said to us all, dare not choose in your minds the work you would like to do when you leave the home of the students. You shall do that which the Council of Vocations shall prescribe for you. For the Council of Vocations knows in its great wisdom the Council of Vocations came on the first day of spring. In great wisdom, where you are needed by your brother men. Better than one can know it in your unworthy little minds. And if you are not needed by your brother man, there is no reason for you to burden the earth with your bodies. We knew this well in the years of our childhood, but our curse broke our will. We were guilty, and we confess it here. We were guilty of the great transgression of preference. We preferred some work and some lessons to the others. We did not listen well to the history of all the councils elected since the great rebirth. But we loved the science of things. We wish to know. We wish to know about all the things which make the earth around us. We've asked so many questions that the teachers forbade it. We think that there are mysteries in the sky and under the water and in the plants which grow. But the Council of Scholars had said that there are no mysteries. And the Council of Scholars knows all these things, all things. And we learned much from our teachers. We learned that the earth is flat and that the sun revolves around it, which causes the day and night. We learned the names of all the winds which blow over the seas and push the sails of our great ships. We learned how to bleed men to cure them of all ailments. We loved the science of things. And in the darkness, in the secret hour, when we awoke in the night and there were no brothers around us, but only their shapes in the beds and their snores, we closed our eyes and we held our lips shut and we stopped our breath that no shudder might let our brothers see or hear or guess. And we thought that we wished to be sent to the home of scholars when our time would come. All the great modern inventions came from the home of the scholars, such as the newest one, which was found only 100 years ago, of how to make candles from wax and string. Also, how to make glass, which is put in our windows to protect us from the rain. To find these things, the scholars must study the earth and learn from the rivers, from the sands, from the winds and the rocks. And if we went to the home of the scholars, we could learn from these also. We could ask questions of these, for they do not forbid questions. And questions give us no rest. And questions give us no rest. We know not why our curse makes us seek. We know not what, ever and ever, but we cannot resist it. It whispers to us that there are great things on this earth of ours, and that we can know them if we try, and that we must know them. We ask, why must we know? But it has no answer to give us. We must know that we may know. So we wished to be sent to the home of the scholars. We wished it so much that our hands trembled under the blankets in the night. And we bit our arm to stop that other pain which could not endure, which we could not endure. It was evil, and we dared not face our brothers in the morning. For men may wish nothing for themselves, and we were punished when the Council of Vocations came to give us our life mandates, which tell those that reach their 15th year what their work is to be for the rest of their days. We'll stop here and we'll go for the third video in the first chapter. So there'll be 3 videos for each chapter.